Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's time for another Monster Bass Southern Region unbagging. Today we're going to be going over September's bag, and like always I've already dove into this month's bag, and I'll have to say I think that Monster Bass did an extremely good job this month. Very pleased with all these baits, and I'm sure everyone else will be pleased with them as well. And if you've watched any of my videos over the past year, I'm sure you know I've been fairly critical of Monster Bass, and I believe it was deservedly so. And that being said, that's one thing I strive to do with my videos. I want to be as open and honest as I possibly can. When a company does well, I'm going to pat them on the back, and when a company doesn't do well, I'm also going to call them out. And that's what I've strived to do over the past year. And I will say over the past several months, I believe Monster Bass has listened to their customers, kind of turned things around, and I definitely feel they're going in the right direction now. The past several bags I've received from them, I think have been excellent. Very good value, very good baits, so I'd like to give them a thumbs up and commend them on that. And before I forget, I would also like to encourage everyone, if you haven't already, check out my 400 subscriber giveaway video. I'll leave a link to it up above. To be entered to win, it's very simple. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, give that video a thumbs up, and leave a comment in the comment section below that particular video. And that's all you have to do to be entered to win. I plan on drawing a random winner this weekend. So if you haven't already entered, I encourage you to do so. Nothing to lose. And I have the baits bagged up right here, ready to send out to that lucky subscriber. And I'd just like to tell everyone that's my way of telling everyone that I really appreciate everyone's support for my channel. It really means a lot to me, and I'd like to do more things like this in the future. And with that being said, let's roll that intro and dig right into this month's bag. All right, guys, we're just gonna dig right in. We'll go through the literature first. We've got the bait card with all the prices. I haven't verified these yet, but I'll have to say, in their defense, the past several months they have been spot on with the prices. And again, I'll take a screenshot of this and put it up above. And they also have some literature on their branded popper, the Mad Max popper. Says loud hypnotic rattle, 2.5 inches. It's 1/3 of an ounce. Several interesting, cool colors. So we have that. And also the golden ticket. I haven't been using these, so I'll leave this up here a second. If anyone would like to use this code, feel free to do so. And a $10 off gift card from Monster Bass on a purchase of $25 or more, so I'll probably use that one. And the sticker this month is a cool little bass hick sticker. Now we'll start off with the baits in no particular order. X-Zone Lures Deception Worm 6-inch 15 pack. For those of you not familiar with X-Zone Lures, I love them. And one thing that I'm very pleased to see, they included this worm in my favorite color. It's 309. The camera will focus here, but it's kind of like a green pumpkin back and a pearlescent belly. I use their muscleback crawls and stick baits in this color. I absolutely love this color, so this is a winner for me. Next, we have the Z Bait Company, the Twig in baby gill color. I will definitely get some use out of these. Looks like a little stick bait. Definitely get some use out of these. That's a very good looking color. And this is a 7 count. Next, from Fat Bastard Frog Company, we have their Crime Scene Frog. Love the color. I'm a big fan of white frogs. And I love that the tail on these is in my opinion, the perfect length. Pink and white tail. And I noticed this when I got it out of the package earlier. I'm sure it was just I might have got a dud because I've got several other frogs from this brand in previous Monster Bass bags, and they've all been excellent. The hooks have been fine, but this one, the hooks are, I mean, extremely dull. I don't even think I could catch a fish on this. It's so dull. But that's fine. I mean, I've got a hook sharpener. I can sharpen the hooks myself. I was just kind of disappointed when I was checking the sharpness of these hooks. They are definitely not very sharp. Then next, we have Lucky Strike Rick Clunn Series Crankbait. Now this is an interesting one. I haven't seen this one before. A Clunn Classics Hail Mary. This is a very interesting, I'm digging the color. They're calling this Tennessee Shad, and it's a hefty little sucker, 3/4 of an ounce, and hence the name Hail Mary. So I'm assuming The prime example to use this one, if you were lake fishing, deep water, on ledges, I'm going to say this would be an excellent crankbait. I'm not sure that my particular fishing style, fishing from the bank, shallow ponds, that I'll be able to use this one. I've got a few watershed lakes that I go to that are fairly deep that I could possibly use it, but I love the design, love the color. And again, I'll find somewhere to use this one, but I'm interested in trying this one out. Then next we have a Bass Hick Pulsator spinnerbait. Double willow leaf, chartreuse and blue color. I believe this one is a 1/2 ounce. And this one will probably go in my giveaway stash. Not particularly because I like the spinnerbait, but like I said, the places I fish, generally a 3/8 ounce is about as heavy as I go. So some lucky subscriber is going to wind up getting this one eventually. But it's a good looking spinnerbait. Then next we have a Monster Bass branded bait, a popper, the Mad Max 2.5 inch, 1/3 ounce. And it's an excellent looking bait. One thing that I love that they do is they include a feathered rear treble hook. That's something me in particular I do with all of my topwater baits. If they don't come factory with a feathered treble hook, I always put one of those on. And I'm a big fan of the red treble hooks. But I mean, this is a great looking little popper, and this is the green sexy color. So let's... But again, I'm going to say this is going to be a great little bait. I love the size. Like I said, fishing in these small ponds, the smaller profile baits generally do better for me. And then this is an interesting one. I'm definitely looking forward to trying this one out. The Optimum Baits Line Through Swim Bait, Panicked Action. I've seen these before, and I've been wanting to try one, and it's one of those baits that I just couldn't make myself buy one for myself. And so this is a win-win for me, something that I was wanting to try anyway. There's several companies that make this, what they're calling, let's get a shot of the bait. It's very, very soft plastisol. This joker is going to have some great action in the water. But the big draw to this, I know it's not going to show up on the camera. There's a hole in the nose, and there's a metal hollow rod that comes out on the belly. You run your main line through that shaft, and it comes with a treble hook. So your line is going through, and the whole premise behind this, it's my understanding that when a fish takes your bait, the bait will actually slide up your main line, so that when the fish is thrashing around, it's supposed to help your hook sets and also save your bait because it will slide up your line. So I am definitely looking forward to using this one. This is one that's definitely going in my tackle box the next time that I go fishing. I don't care where it's at. I definitely want to give this one a shot and try it out, because I've been eyeing these for a long time. So my favorite bait that they included this month. And last but not least, 4-pack of Ultralock soft plastics hooks from Mustad, 3/0 size, red. So that's something that I will use. And guys, that's going to wrap it up for this month's excuse me, unbagging. I think this was a great month in my opinion. I will use the majority of these baits. Like I said, the spinner bait, 1/2 ounce, a little large for where I'm fishing. Might not use it. A little bit dull hooks on the frog, but that's nothing that can't be fixed with a good hook sharpener. And all the other baits, thumbs up. I'm going to use them, and think it was a great month for monster bass. And I'd like to also remind everyone again, if you haven't, check out that 400 subscriber giveaway. I left the link to it at the beginning of this video. Nothing to lose. Win some of these free baits. My way of saying thanks for giving support to the channel. I really appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, I'd like to just tell everyone I really appreciate your support. Like I said earlier, thanks for watching all of these videos. And if you like this type of content, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments down below. And like I've mentioned in several other videos, let me know what type of content you'd like to see in the channel. If I could possibly do that, I'd like to give it a try. And with that being said, guys, keep those lines tight.